I couldn't resist the allure of roleplay for much longer. There we go. Okay. Oh wait, I still have Minecraft open. Gotta close that. I was playing Minecraft before this. You'll never know. Alright. Alright. Hopefully, like we'll be up here soon. If not, alright, we got friends who are now around. Alright, there we go. Fuck! It's instinctual! Alright. We're going to sit here for a bit. Chat, maybe. See how things are going. I know it's only been a few hours, but I needed to get some thing and wait for a bit more of the people I was looking for to be around. I think I'm here. It. Long for people. But I am an open book right now. If anyone wants to ask questions, ask the time. Alright, Ghost Trip. Okay. Like, alright, Quinn is gonna be up in a little bit. Fuck. Oof, that is tough. Fine, she doesn't want to talk to me. Also, I highly doubt you're going to bed, Coast Trip. Every time you tell me you're going to bed, you never go to bed. It's always a lie. I don't think the job will be in jeopardy now. People understand that this isn't how Joanna is normally, and also Happy got 5150. He's kept his job. I think everyone's pretty understanding about me. I'm doubting you. I'm doubting you, because I'm toxic. Man, 5 viewers? Nice. Been gaining viewers, which is nice. Apparently my average was like 9 this, which I hope I didn't lose people by stopping streaming for a few hours. And just losing people's interest. I hope that didn't happen. I needed a break. I needed to eat. I needed to get food. You know what? We're going to summon someone here by da 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 playing Tetris. Hopefully this summons Mick. There we go. Alright. Tetris time. Tetris time. This is what we do to pass the time, chat, when things are slow. That, chat. Tetrison, boys. I'm not very good at it, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm better than some. Look at that. Back-to-back Tetris. Oh god. What the heck? Who do I call? Who do I call?
Hello.
I just heard a loud boom and I'm freaking out. I,
It's probably the meteor.
the meteor? How do,
Yeah.
what if it's someone after me?
Nah, it's not. Because they wouldn't know where you were.
What if they could? What if they saw what happened last night?
Well, was anyone there?
I mean, several people were there. There were people who saw. There was the doctor. There was a lot of people came in here last night. People
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know.
Do you think they would tell anyone if they knew that you were worried?
I don't know.
I don't think they would. I'm pretty sure it was a meteor because I also heard it, and I'm all the way at the fire station.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and if it wasn't, we would be getting calls about it, yeah?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you want me to head up there after this call?
Uh, um, no, I should be good. I think Quinn's gonna come up in a
Okay.
little bit. Uh, but you can tell the others I'm around.
Okay, I will do after they get back from a fire call.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I miss firefighting.
Yeah, apparently the prison's on fire.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you finish your call.
Yep. If you need anything, just text or call me, okay?
Okay. Oh, poor Joanna. She's super paranoid. Okay, Bedge. It's gonna take a while for her to break out of this mindset of people are after me. She literally does think like the whole world is against her for some reason. She doesn't need to know the reason, she just needs to know that they're after her. Canonically, Tetris is how Joanna de-stresses. She picked it up after the one, yeah, a meteor falling is normal. It was just the meteor, but Joanna's on high alert. But yeah, Joanna picked up playing Tetris to kind of calm herself down after the traumatic call for Michael Simone that she witnessed. When he faked his death, that was kind of traumatic for her. So she picked up playing Tetris to distract herself. That's canonically why we play Tetris. Also, to the people watching now, I assume there's some new people since I apparently have 7 viewers. Usually I'm around like 4 or 5 or something. But, we have a Discord server if you want to join. I talk sometimes about, my character decisions there, what I'm thinking, you know, what my thoughts are. Um, Sometimes we have movie nights, like we watched The Last of Us together. That was coming out. That was a lot of fun. And we just hang out and have fun there. If you want to join, that exclamation point. Discord. I'm also putting together the Snug Bug Club soon, which is going to be kind of a talk. I don't want to say podcast thingy. No. It, I don't want to say it's a podcast, but it's going to be like a talk thing on stream where I talk with other people and kind of just hang out and have fun while I'm doing a bit of crocheting. I'm commissioning a kind of PNG tuber, which is like a VTuber but less complicated. So I'm gonna be debuting that soon when it's finished, along with the Snug Bug Club, where I'm going to be talking with a lot of different people, role players, maybe some people from the community, people I am friends with. It's soon TM, I promise. I showed Moody a sneak preview yesterday. And I told Moody I'm gonna get her on the Snug Bug Club at some point. But yes, that is in the works. The topic is probably mostly going to be about RP, but it doesn't have to be totally. It's just gonna be anything our heart desires, for as long as, the conversation goes on. It could be an hour, it could be 30 minutes, it could be 2 hours. And it's going to be the coziest vibes you've ever seen. Just absolute coziness. Yeah. Yeah, the cozy. So I hope, if you're interested in that, you want to join me there. I love seeing new faces. I love chatting with people. Talking with the community is one of my favorite things. And discussing roleplay and the choices I make is also a passion of mine. I love chatting about why I make the decisions I do, my character choices. Actually, I could talk a little bit more about Joanna and what sparked all of this. Basically, I've kind of been going off of the fact that sometimes manic episodes don't have a cause, but in Joanna's case, there were a lot of different things that could have, been, contributing factors. Fuck. Contributing factor. There were there. One. Back in March. Well, Joanna hates March because it is the anniversary of the death of her sister. Actually, I should explain the sister thing, honestly, because some people here probably don't know about that. So, Joanna's whole backstory is she had a twin sister named Hannah. When they were young, she was very sick. Joanna was the one left taking care of her because her parents were really busy a lot of the time. And Joanna kind of became that guardian for her and internalized a lot of that. And when her sister died around age 12, she died in her. And that was a huge point of trauma for Joanna. That is the moment, well, what she was talking about earlier today when she said she broke. She has never considered herself whole since that happened. Because in a lot of ways, she thinks it's partially her fault. She thinks that she could have done more. And she thinks that she, in a way, a lot of the good things that have happened to her, she feels in some way she doesn't deserve. But that's all contributing factors that compounded on each other, and she went back this March to her back to her home where her mom is to visit her sister's grave, and something happened there which I haven't revealed yet. I probably will soon now that Joanna's gonna be talking to a therapist. So you'll get to find out what the heck happened there, but Joanna came back and she was angry. Like, she had a lot of pent up anger, and she kept getting like more angry than usual at certain things people did. And eventually, there were several other things that happened. There was her hangout with Will, who he thought it was a date. She thought it was just a hangout. She freaked out about having to, break his heart, quote unquote, by telling him she didn't see him like that. There was obviously Guire, but that happened after the Manic episode started. There was several other things. I know I'm just blanking right now on what. Crap. What else? There was Logan. He had a disagreement with Logan after Logan basically kind of insulted her sister to Joanna, and Joanna did not take that lightly. So that was kind of a painful thing. Paying attention enough to Tetris. I'm doing so bad. Feeling better than this. But yeah, it was a lot of factors. What? No, I'm on the phone. Joanna's literally on her phone. Look. Look. Take that, huh? Yo, you can see her on the phone. +1. Yeah. That was such a shitty Tetris game. Any questions? Anything I missed? Her relationship to Happy. So, back when Happy was 5150'd in December, Joanna felt like she failed him in some ways because she was there trying to protect him. Hey, Sarn, I'm currently explaining a bunch about Joanna's character while we're waiting. So, when Happy got 5150, Joanna was there with him and felt like she kind of failed him, and it reminded her a lot of what happened with her sister where he failed her. And that kind of broke Joanna's heart, because in a lot of ways she started to see parallels between Happy and her sister, which started this kind of attachment to him that maybe wasn't the healthiest thing in the world. Joanna tends to get unhealthily attached to people. Like, when she was first starting out, it was Veronica that she got unhealthily attached to. She kind of hinged her stability on her. And then slowly over time, it became Happy. Which is why she became kind of obsessed with keeping him safe. The idea that he was unsafe was too much for her to bear. She hasn't told him that she kind of sees him as family. I don't think she could at this point because of what happened, but that was basically her reasoning. I think I have Joanna's wiki is in the about section of the stream if you scroll down. I should have most of the backstory stuff here. What was the Michael Simone thing about? So Michael Simone was the super terrorist who faked his own death, and he basically was violently blown up. Like, it was a very graphic scene. And Joanna was just a trainee. I think it was like her third shift as EMS or something, where she had to witness this very terrible thing happen that she was, not desensitized to yet as being an EMS. And it kind of fucked with her, especially because as she was down in the morgue, she saw his brother mourning him. And that reminded her of her with her sister. Everything with Joanna comes back to her sister, in a way. So seeing that was especially traumatic, being reminded of her sister and seeing someone mourning their sibling. Okay, here we come. Uh, you can ask more questions later, I'll answer them. I love talking about Joanna and her story. But I think I'm gonna update Joanna's wiki in a bit.
Hey, I'm just gonna go grab
Hey.
food and drink for myself because
Okay.
I have nothing. So be right back.
Yeah, no problem. Uh. Oh no, I didn't even talk about last year. Okay, remind me to talk about September of 2021 for Joanna. After this. That's a whole nother can of worms. That was, I guess you could say, Joanna's first episode. But that was more of a depressive episode than this manic one. Yeah. Somnophobia and schizophrenia. Now, technically, it's schizoaffective disorder, which is kind of schizophrenia and bipolar kind of combined. It's a bit of a that's a very oversimplification of it, but that's kind of what I've been going for. But yes, Joanna has a lot of troubles with sleep stemming back to her sister's death. Oh,
Did
go
you
back to
want to sit outside here, or do you want to sit
yeah,
inside, or
I like it out here. Okay, come
you get out
here.
here? Okay, yeah, we can do that.
Uh,
Did you get any sleep tonight
yeah,
or
yeah,
last night? I mean, yeah.
yeah, I
Okay,
did.
good, 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 good.
Oh no, Mocha.
Oh, bunny.
Yeah, she's a therapy bunny.
Yeah. Sometimes they struggle with
Yeah,
curbs and houses
he's
and
not he's
doors
not
and
good with
stuff.
herbs.
Yeah, neither is mine.
Are we going to somewhere specific?
No, I mean I'm just following you. Whenever
Oh,
you're
oh, I was
comfortable.
following you.
I was waiting for you to pick a spot.
Oh, okay. Here's good.
Okay, all right. No, we'll talk here. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so you got some sleep. How do
Mm-hmm.
you feel today?
Feel pretty bad. Pretty afraid.
Mhm. Afraid? Okay. Are you feeling like you have a ton of energy still? Like last night you were saying that you felt really
Yeah,
energetic and that you feel good?
yeah. It's come back after the sleeping.
Okay. Uh, do you know if you've had anything like this in the past where You just got like a lot of energy and you started feeling good and people were concerned around you?
Uh, I think a little bit when I was younger, but it's not. I've gotten bursts of energy before. It's never been that that bad or concerning.
How long have they usually lasted when you had them before?
Uh, maybe a week or two.
Okay, okay. Um, did your parents ever put you on medication for this?
No.
Did you ever get checked out with a psychologist or anything, doctor?
No.
Okay. After you have these big bursts of energy, do you find that you get like very tired then after? Maybe a little
Uh,
sad and stuff?
uh, some sometimes, but like um usually not like tired. Like I don't really like to sleep a lot.
Do you feel sad or anything like that? Like what happens after the energy is gone? Like how are you feeling mentally? How's like your
Uh,
body feeling?
I don't. I guess kind of, like I was last night, where I was just out of energy.
Okay. Um somebody mentioned to me that in the car right here, nobody
Oh
was
no.
talking, and you said something like, "Be quiet, please be quiet." And someone said, "We didn't say anything, we weren't talking." And then you said, "Oh, I wasn't talking to you." Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Who were you talking to? Do you remember?
Uh. Um. 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 um Trying to say it. Sometimes there's things that I hear.
Voices or other things?
Sometimes, sometimes voices. Sometimes other things.
What are some of the other things you hear beside a voice?
Birds.
Just like chirping and such,
That chirp.
or okay. Hmm. All right, all right. How old were you when these sort of like energy stuff started happening? Do you remember?
Um.
How old? Sorry,
Teenage.
teenagers. Okay.
The
How did you have any accidents like leading up to it? Did you end up in the water at all?
no. The
Okay, no car accidents.
the hearing stuff started when I was
Okay, so you're hearing stuff at around 12, and then in your teens is when you start kind of getting the highs and lows of the energy. Okay, okay.
and things get
Hmm.
with the energy. It things would get louder or voices like the other day they were really loud. Even now they're still
Hmm.
kind of loud.
Understand what they're telling you to do or saying to you? Like, can you make it out?
But it's just like you're in danger. You need to save people after you.
Okay.
They're letting me know.
Do the voices sound like anyone that you know, or are they your voice, or are they your parents, or just people you've
Uh,
never really met?
people I haven't met except one.
What's the one?
That's the one I hear even most of the time.
But is it someone that you've met before, or is it
Yeah,
just one
yeah.
that you've? Okay, who is it? Who's the person that you met?
My sister.
Oh, is she still alive?
No,
When did she die?
I was 12.
Oh, okay. So this kind of started then. Okay, it makes sense. You know, it can also be a coping mechanism, right?
But
Do you know what she died from by chance?
she like a lot when we were young. What it was.
Did you always go to a hospital, or did you ever go to like a facility like this to see her?
But no, it's more hospital. I think something with her heart, or
Okay,
so it's just sick a lot, really in bed.
right. Okay. Do you find that you kind of get attached to people like you were her, like with Happy? Were you trying to protect him? Yeah. Okay.
She nailed that on the head. Ugh. Yeah, I care a lot. I don't want to lose someone. Her
Right. Yeah.
terrifies me.
Yeah. It was traumatic enough to experience as a 12-year-old, right? So I get it. I get it. So, like, the real issue with all this is like, we don't like to keep people in Parsons long term. Like, it's not healthy for your mental health either to stay here. But you're still kind of struggling right now. I can hear it in your voice. I
Uh,
can see it, right? And you're still worried about people. Um, I think that you need to start some medication for what's
uh,
going on with you.
I think medication.
Yeah, to
What do,
try to
what do you what do,
balance you
what do you
out.
think? Things wrong with me?
Well, it could be one of two things. Which I believe we can find a medication that would help either of them. But it's either like you're showing some classic signs of bipolar, right? But bipolar, they don't hear things. However, hearing your sister was a coping mechanism. So it's possible that you have both going on, right? You hear your
Mm.
sister as a coping mechanism and it's just followed you through life. And then the highs and lows of the bipolar. And there's always a possibility too of like schizophrenia, which is you would hear voices, you're worried people are after you. You get nervous and stuff, but schizophrenia usually doesn't have the highs and lows. But some people can also have both disorders, right? Now, what I'm thinking is if we could find a light medication to try to get your energy and mood to stabilize because you're so up and down right now, people are worried about you and they're concerned to be around you like this. So we need to get you kind of like leveled out, right?
Stopped me feeling good because I was feeling good for a while. It was nice. It was good. I was happy. I was full of energy, and that was good. That was good.
Well, we can try to manage any sort of issues that you have regarding energy or things like that. But you feeling really good, I get that I understand, and people with bipolar have this. I understand it feels really good and it can be very addictive to like want that feeling, but the downfall from it is way too intense and it's just going to keep affecting your life. Like, you don't want to be without a job. You don't want to be without friends and family because everyone's scared of you. Like it's not worth the high. You know what I mean? It's kind of like it's similar like an addict, right? They lose everything because they're so into the high and the way it feels. Well, you can get caught up with that with bipolar as well. It's just sort of naturally happening to you out of your control, right?
Oh,
Because you don't feel that way the entire time. You run out of energy and you crash eventually because the body can't maintain that. And that's the problem
yeah.
with bipolar is it has the huge up and then your whole body just crashes because you run out of all of those hormones and all those chemicals that are flowing through you. There's a limit to how much our body can make before it crashes, and that's what's happening to you, you know? So we need to just even out your system so that you're not too low and you're not too high. And we can kind of get you in the middle.
Hmm. Okay, and I wouldn't stop the hearing stuff, right?
Let me ask you, do you want to stop hearing the voices?
I don't want to stop hearing her.
Yeah, you don't want to stop hearing her. Okay, so how about a deal, right?
Okay.
How about let's start with just giving you a bipolar medication and it's not for schizophrenia. We'll give you just bipolar. It won't affect the voices, but it'll even you out. And then let's sit down and talk again and let's see like how it's doing. How do you feel on it? How the voice is affecting you? Is it safe for you to be around people with the voices still? Like I get that you want to still hear her, and that's totally understandable, right? I worry about the other voices that are coming up that are telling you you're in danger. Those are the only ones that are a little concerning to me. Are you able to, when you feel well enough, like, are you able to kind of concentrate on just her voice?
Yeah, usually those
Okay.
those voices would come with more of the things like yesterday
Mm,
where it got too much.
okay.
Usually I don't hear a lot of voices. Usually I'm really good. You know me.
You are. No, you are. And that's why I think maybe we could do an in between. Because there is just basic lithium that helps with bipolar. I believe it does not stop voices. Let me double check. I just want to get you evened out your energy because you're very up and down and it's sort of affecting your choices and people are like from the outside me watching you, if I was your friend and the people that you work with, they're worried because you don't seem like yourself, right? They're worried that you're going to hurt
Mm.
someone or that you're going to hurt yourself or something accident or
I'm
whatever it
just
may
trying to
be,
keep us
right?
safe.
I know, but what you need to do is leave that in the hands of police officers. Report things to police officers. If you guys need to hide out, stay at one of the houses, like of your friends. That's what a lot of people do, you know? Just come up with a better plan than what you had there.
I didn't really have a plan. I was freaking out because he wasn't was saying I was delusional and paranoid, and if I let him go out there and then he wasn't listening, try and stay safe, then get killed.
Okay, lithium is actually the perfect drug for what what our deal is if you want to move forward with this deal that I'm making with you. It has no antipsychotic effect whatsoever, but it improves your mood and behavior, which is what people are concerned about. If you've been hearing your sister this whole time and you hadn't broke until now, I think that you have a way of controlling it somehow, and I think we just need to get you leveled back out. And then we can talk about how they're affecting you, you know? We'll take it from there,
Okay,
right?
okay.
Yeah. We'll one step at a time. Let's get your mood and your energy and everything leveled out, get kind of your body functioning the way it should, and then we'll try to narrow down the voice issue, because I understand you don't want to lose your sister's voice. You know,
Yeah.
I don't want to start you on an antipsychotic, because I worry too that like if you lose your sister's voice, I feel like you might just stop taking it. So I don't want to like
Yeah.
play that game of cat and mouse with you right away. I'd like to see you just your body to be feeling better, because you're shaking, you're like nervous, like your body's not doing well right now. You know. So let's fix your body, and then we can talk some more on everything else, right? Now I was told, you know, I was kind of asking people what happened. So I was told that some of the people that might be after you are after you because you were instigating them on Twitter. Do you remember that?
Well, there was Guire. Told him fuck you because he's always after me.
Okay, why is he always after you?
He's like obsessed with me. He he thinks I'm like innocent and he just has to get me to hurt someone and then I'll
Hmm.
understand.
Is he a serial killer or something?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh, so you have a serial killer stalking you?
yeah.
Well,
He
that's
isn't
not good.
around super often, but I saw him.
Right.
I just need to tell him to go fuck himself. But
I
he
mean, it's fair. If you have a serial killer stalking you, that's going to cause you a lot of stress, and that can cause you to break. You know what I mean? Living in the city is stressful enough, and then you add like someone stalking you on top of it when you're already. It sounds like from your past, you've always kind of had this, but it seems like you were keeping it under control. I think the city is kind of broke you down a little bit.
mm,
So we'll get some medication to help give you a boost to help you survive in the city, right? Dealing with all this crap. Having a serial killer stalk you, it's very stressful. So I understand, you know?
yeah. And then there was the people that stabbed me because they wanted my gun.
Was it just random people
Yeah,
or
random people.
okay, where did they stab you?
Ooh, do you mean like what place or what where
Yeah,
and
like what place? Like where were you hanging around?
ooh woo.
Were you working or just hanging
No, just
around?
hanging out. I went to get some.
Hmm. Okay, okay.
And then also when I was
Yeah.
going to Uwu the other day and I accidentally ejected out of my car. Then someone pulled up and was basically being really mean and going L.
Oh
So
God.
I got really I was mad, so I punched him and then he pulled out a bat and
Oh
hit me
God.
with that.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
was yeah.
So it's probably not good. Like when people are already acting like jerks, let them act like jerks and leave like let them just go leave the situation on their own. Don't instigate them because
I was just feeling
yeah.
yeah, I was feeling
Yeah, you're
invincible.
feeling yeah, yeah. So we'll kind of level that out so that, you know, you don't put yourself in danger in that way.
But
Um
that I mean, those incidents, it's like, is it a coincidence that they all happen like at the same time?
I
It
think
doesn't feel
the
like it.
coincidence is Ubu and you're sort of in Little Seoul. Like, honest to God, it's very dangerous in that area, and all the damn restaurants are there. So, I I've had many a run in with situations in that area. You know,
I just
um,
I don't know. It feels
yeah.
like they it was like connected something again. Because I usually
Um,
I don't get attacked a lot, but then it all happened like all at the same time.
well, but you kind of instigated the bat one,
Uh,
right?
I
You know,
guess yeah
yeah, you did.
yeah.
And the getting your gun, I mean, that could happen really anywhere. I know it happens a lot at the apartments. I was gonna say just don't hang out at the apartments. Make sure. Like it was someone was trying to do it at the apartments last night to a legal aid that I was with. So
Oh,
it's a pretty common thing. People try to get your gun. I just at the point now where I'm like, I've had my gun stolen 2 times. If it becomes three, you can like lose your license. So I'm just not gonna buy any guns for a while. Yeah, because they consider it like irresponsible. But the thing is, like, I've been ocean dumped. Like, I've lost my gun because of ocean dumping. So
Oh, jeez. Oh,
yeah. So it's like, okay, I'm just gonna take a break from guns for a little while. A judge would take it into consideration if you were ocean dumped, of course, but I just feel like I'm gonna take a break.
do I lose my?
Your gun license? Did you shoot anybody? Did you steal a gun?
I mean, I took it. Happy's weapons.
I guess it depends on what Tessa writes in the report or if she even made a report, you know? Um, I'm not sure. I don't have the legislation in front of me, and that's a good question for a lawyer. Like when I see Sebastian later, I'll ask him, or when I see Norman. Um, because if in the gun legislation, if it says that you steal a gun, you lose your license, then maybe. But you didn't randomly shoot at people for no reason. You weren't using it on people. So,
I was
and
just
also
trying to.
Tessa's pretty understanding. The chances of her writing a full report negatively against you, like fully negative against you, I don't think she's going to do that. I think she understands that this is not one of those situations, you know?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you'll probably be fine, but we'll have to get a lawyer to follow up. I'll see what lawyers I can get to kind of look into your stuff for you. Um, I think I have your last name right.
Golden.
Um, Actually, I think you're even on our employment site because I should
Uh,
have your yeah, I should have
uh,
your thing from here too. Yeah. Okay, perfect. Yeah, I got it. Because they'll take a look at your maybe MDW, see if there's any FOIA, like they could FOIA for any recent police reports and see what's going on there. We'll figure it out and see what's going on. It all depends on the arresting officer, honestly, whether they want to push something, you know. Um, Additionally, you do you remember cutting your hair with the knife?
yeah, I did that. I did that.
Why did you cut your hair?
It seemed like a good idea.
Hmm.
I'm not really sure. It just I was feeling really good and it made me feel lighter.
Okay.
I had a lot of
Okay.
hair.
Okay. Yeah, you did. You used to have like really long hair. Yeah. Okay. Well, now this whole sequence of events, I guess, where you were worried people were after you and happy. Do you remember? Okay. Do you remember when you first started feeling this high energy? Uh, this like high that you're on right now, and this whole thing with this whole
Uh,
event. Do you remember the beginning? Like, what maybe triggered it? What happened around you?
the are things have been kind of a little weird for a while.
Okay.
Um, there's um back the angry at a lot of things. Just little thing.
Like at work and stuff, or people?
Just everything at work at the world. I had a heart attack earlier this year.
Oh, did you? Oh shit, I didn't know about that.
Yeah, and the doctor told me I had to stop
Mm.
drinking coffee, and I really love coffee.
Mm. You know, people with schizophrenia, coffee actually calms them down, and so does cigarettes. Like
Huh.
enormous amounts of coffee actually calm them down.
Huh. Yeah, I like
Yeah. So like that's also a sort of another tell of
wanted to tell
like
you.
maybe you
Oh.
do have some schizophrenia, you know,
Mm.
because the coffee's making you feel better. How long have you been off coffee for?
Uh, 2 months.
Maybe we could get a new checkup on your heart and see what it looks like. Because if the
Okay.
coffee's helping, like, I wonder if there's some way that we could come up with a plan
Coffee.
where you could drink coffee, but maybe we could incorporate some more different foods to like counteract it on your heart, you know?
Okay.
Because heart health is like good food and stuff. So
Yeah.
maybe we can come up with like a diet plan. I'll
They
find a
said.
doctor to talk to about
I
it.
think they
Yeah.
said I have high blood pressure.
Yeah, and you can like cut down salt, eat more fruits and vegetables for that as well. Um, I know coffee can trigger it worse. It sort of depends.
Caffeine tablets.
Because
Oh.
coffee does actually help with psychiatric disorders quite a bit. So if we can incorporate it back again, that would be nice. We'll
But
see what we can
she's a
figure
real
out.
one. Get Joanne her coffee back. But yeah, that there was that, and then I really hate the month of March.
Is that when your sister died?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I
So
went
you're
back
quitting
home.
coffee. This is the anniversary of your sister's death. This is
Yeah,
a
I
lot of
went back
stuff.
home for
Yeah.
that.
Oh, you did. Okay. How did that go?
It was fine. There's just my mom and some stuff pissed me off, but it's not.
Hmm. Even you having a heart problem, that could have triggered like a memory of your sister having heart problems
Yeah,
and subconsciously like you panicking, but yours isn't the same as hers. Like yours is being caused by like diet and stuff.
yeah,
Um, but I that could have gotten to you subconsciously, which then adds to the triggers of what's going on, right? It just sounds like a lot of shit was thrown at you all at once, and then you were quitting
yeah.
coffee at the same time, which,
It was. There were a lot of things.
yeah, yeah. Like, you can self medicate with coffee to a degree as well. So, you're kind of quitting your medication at the same time, which wasn't great.
Resting.
The multiple voices besides her voice, did they start after you quit coffee, or have they always kind of been there?
It kind of comes and goes. Like usually it's just
Okay.
the birds.
Why do you think you hear birds?
I don't just nice.
Were there like birds at your sister's funeral or anything? Okay.
I don't.
If the birds calm you down, that's good.
Yeah, I'll read it over, Scarn. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It's the reason she hears birds is OOC reason.
Okay. I'll get the orderlies to start you on lithium. We'll get that going. We'll stabilize your mood, figure it out from there. I'll try to get a hold of one of the doctors tonight, talk about diet plans. Ludwig is pretty good to talk to about that. And there's a new intern that I was talking to about diet plans. He seemed very knowledgeable.
All
I
right.
don't remember his name, but if I can find him too, I'll bug him and see if we can come up with a diet plan, and it's going to incorporate walking as well, like walk 20 minutes a day. It's good for your
Okay.
heart.
Yeah.
Um,
I do like
yeah,
to get exercise with eat.
yeah. So any like sort of exercise, light exercise is good for the heart, right? And then we'll come up with, like a diet plan, and then see if we could maybe reintroduce coffee, and then you come in, we sort of do your blood pressure, do a little checkup on you, and see how it's going. You know, um, see if there's a way that we can reincorporate it. We'll figure it out. We'll see what we can do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Um, okay. Is there anything else you want to kind of talk about with me that I haven't probed you about?
The daily walks me. Not right now. There's stuff, but not. Maybe later.
Okay. Yeah, we can talk later. I think that you should stay in Parsons here for now. Today, let's get you started on lithium. Let's see how it goes. Um, I'd like to have you on the lithium. Maybe spend another night, but if something happens, if it's stressing you out or whatever, we can talk. We can talk about what to do. Um, if Saren picks you around later at some point too, I think it would be good for them to sit down and talk to you as well.
Yeah, that'd
I
be
think
good.
your case like is it's good if we could get like a second like psych to weigh in on stuff too. Um, because yours sounds a little bit complicated. I think you have two disorders going on, so yeah, I wouldn't mind if they wanted to weigh in on that too. Yeah. So we'll see if one of them pops around. Oh, I got some more first aid kits. I put them in the
Oh,
storage.
good. I those.
Yeah, and I got a new watering can as well because that one in there is almost broken. So, and you can plant and dig up stuff like without the hoe and the
Oh,
hoe and the shovel costs a lot, so I didn't get a new one. But you can just do it by hand with there's like a little hand digger. Um,
this is like prison all
so you
over
don't
again.
need those other two items. They're really pricey, so I didn't
There
bother
better
getting
not be
them. So,
corn seeds.
so at least there's that.
It's okay,
Um,
sorry.
And yeah, you can feel free to contact anyone if you want anyone to come up and see you or whatever it may be.
Yeah, I do.
Mhm. I think what I want you to do also during this time, think about if we were to let you out, right? Let's treat it kind of like parole, but not as severe. What is the plan when you get out of here? If you feel unsafe at home,
Yeah,
maybe there's like a place you could be living or staying, like a friend that you guys could stay with for a bit.
I stayed with Happy, but that's home. But
Okay.
I don't
Think
think he'd.
about it.
I
See
don't
if
think he'd
there's.
even want to be with me anymore.
No, I don't think that he's mad at you. He didn't seem mad at you. Everyone just seemed worried about you last night, you know?
When it was happening, he was mad.
Well, just talk to him. It took a night to kind of, stew it over, right? Just let him think on it for a bit. But think about that. Think about like where you're gonna stay. If there's somewhere that you kind of feel a little bit more safer, if they would let you stay. Um, any friends or support system that you can also lean on when you get out of here. Um, and if you want, you could try giving Happy a call today or something and see if he'd be willing to come down here and talk to you a little bit.
I'll think about it.
Okay. Um, I'll get the orderlies to bring you your first like dose now. Let me just double check any. I'm just looking if there's any side effects that you should look out for. There's always like the standard side effects, like the tummy and so forth. Um, Feeling thirsty, needing to drink more or pee more than usual. Just keep yourself hydrated. That's probably a good one. Um, if you get any tremors or
Side
whatever,
effects.
let me know. I mean, it's not bad. It's supposed to be mild if it happens.
My medication gives me tremors.
But the big one is if you're having any trouble breathing, if you have like fast pounding regular heartbeat, things like that. Okay. Or slow heartbeat. Those are like,
Okay.
if you have those, then we got to stop the meds because it's affecting your heart, you know? You have that doesn't happen to everybody either. And you did have that heart thing. You have been off coffee for a little bit. I'm sure your heart's healed up. The heart actually heals very well when you change up things. So it heals quickly and it heals well. So um right. Okay. So hand tremors, vomiting, confusion, and vision changes as if you took too much lithium, but the orderlies are going to give you your pills, so they're counting it out, so you should be okay. Okay, yeah. Just keep an eye out for anything heart related, and we'll just we'll stop the meds if you're having a heart thing, and
Okay.
we'll take it from there.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Um. All right. Well, that's about it. I think for now. I think it's we'll start this meds. Get you stay overnight. I think you should reach out to some people.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, people. I don't think everyone's mad at you. I think everyone was just worried about you, to be honest. Like, Happy came with you here when you were being checked in. If he hated you, like, he wouldn't have come. Just reach out to some people, have some visits, and see what they think too.
Okay.
Happy might need a couple days even. I really don't think
I'll
he's gonna hold it against you.
I'll talk to them.
Yeah, see their thoughts on the whole situation, but I don't think it's gonna be as bad as you're thinking. I think everyone knows that something was going on that wasn't normal. You know, wasn't the usual, right?
Yeah.
Those boots actually look really cute with your outfit. I do like your outfit.
My hiding outfit. Usually I'm wearing some brown.
I like those boots.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to use those. Which boots are those?
Where
I'll
are
have to
they?
look for them. Yeah, I
Some
like
kind of lace up
those.
boots.
Yeah, those look good.
Oh, ensemble.
Yeah, I have a hideout outfit. Whenever I wear it, people are like, Andy? They come up to me and they're like, Andy? I'm like, no. Oh, yeah, you got the little helmet. Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm me. Apparently, my hideout outfit looks just like Andy's. Like, I don't know. I didn't do it on purpose. So I didn't know what her hideout outfit looks like. Okay, I'm gonna head
All right.
out, but
Okay.
if you need anything from me, just let me know.
All right. I will.
I'll be around. I might be off duty, but I'll be around. So,
Okay.
yeah. All right. Yeah, if you want to call someone to come up and see you next. Okay.
All right. Rest there. I said there was an OOC reason for the bird thing. It's because Joanna's name. I got the name Joanna from Sweeney Todd because I fucking love that movie and musical. It's amazing. And there's the character Joanna there, and she sings the song about birds in a cage because she's a bird in a cage, basically. And that's where the bird thing came from. Just kind of an homage to that. Man, jail food is heavy. Um, Joanna completely skipped over mentioning what happened last year. She was not going to mention it at all. She was afraid that yeah, it really is nice. They redid it. It's very quaint and there's a lot of photos of raccoons. Oh, that looks like an evil raccoon. But yeah. Joanna wasn't going to mention the bad things about her hearing voices because then she was afraid that Quinn was going to revoke her promise. Look at all these. Look at them. a beautiful place. No. Here for Jesse. Yeah. Oh, fuck. I love Jesse. His story is so good. All right. Oh right. Sorry, you put something in the Discord. Like more motor stuttering. The stutter just kind of came about. It was just kind of something that happened. It it just to kind of I felt like it emphasized what Joanna was feeling. Have her kind of tripping over her words a little bit. Oh. Yeah, it's definitely not want to kill people or being truly evil. I made sure to emphasize that last night that
Let's get high this weekend.
you know this you know usually with episodes like this there is no harm to other people. You're more likely to be harmed by others or harm yourself. Even though Joanna's was kind of she did kind of hurt Happy in a way. This is roleplay, things are over exaggerated. And something monumental kind of needed to happen. And the whole thing came from Joanna wanting to protect Happy, not hurt him. I wanted to show you in here as well. I forgot to mention Joanna's heart attack to everyone was also a major cause of stress for her. I didn't know that about the coffee, but that retroactively makes things make sense. Joanna was keeping a lot of her stability in drinking coffee. Mostly because it helped her not sleep, but all these. Got a pool table. Man, this place is nicer than where Joanna lives. Yeah. Yeah, Sarn. I was so worried that like when I was doing this, I was like, I want it to be good. I don't want to be portraying things wrongly, even though there were going to be some inaccurate things. Joanna, water. If he's like 50 the IRL. Yeah, everything is exaggerated. Oh, look at Mocha. I hope I did a good job kind of trying to capture at least the essence of it. I have a feeling she's not going to keep us in Parsons super long. So we probably get out in like, I want to say 2 days. That seemed like a reasonable amount of time from what she was saying. But the after effects of this are going to be kind of long lasting. After Joanna comes down from this kind of episode of hers, when the medication starts working, she's going to feel really embarrassed and kind of sad and guilty in a lot of ways. It's gonna feel pretty awful about everything that happened, especially with Happy. She's not gonna forgive herself about that. Sad. I don't want this to be just a one and done thing. I want it to have, lasting consequences for Joanna's character. I am never kidnapping someone and doing crime again. That was, whew, one and done on Joanna for me. That was a lot. It was exciting, but also I was not prepared or ready or premeditate. So I was not ready for that. I thought I'd know where to bring him. I thought I could figure it out on the fly. I thought I wouldn't be a derp and fall off a fucking cliff. God, that stupid fucking cliff. That thing's gonna haunt me forever. I don't know if I can ever look at the waterfall the same way. But I love the waterfall. But I knew when I fell onto that rock there, I was like, oh fuck, this is bad. But I was like, well, oh! I was like, I can't stop now because I'd have to drop Happy and I don't know if I'd be able to pick him up. So maybe I could, kind of shuffle down, and then I fell. Yeah. It was just an impulsive choice for me. I wasn't thinking too hard about it. sunflowers over here. There they are. Okay. What was I saying before? I was talking about. What was I saying before talking about the stutter thing? Back. I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, about the crimes. Odd. Never again, because I was so dumb. It was so stupid. I'm gonna be embarrassed about that for a while. I was prepared to make that whole kidnapping thing last another day if that's what it came to. If no one found us and you know, we could have made it last maybe today when there were a few other people around, like Charlotte or maybe a few more EMS. But also, I'm kind of glad it stopped where it did because, as I said last night, we had already kind of run out of conversation topics and we're talking in circles. It was probably best for it to end where it did, and it makes sense that Joanna was fucking exhausted. But also, just the stupidity of it is going to haunt me. And the what if in my mind, like, man, what if, what could have been? I get too caught up in what ifs sometimes. I try to keep myself in the mindset of everything happens for a reason, even if you think it's just something dumb. I want to believe that everything happens for a reason and that's how it was meant to be, and work around that. Otherwise, I'd just be regretful of stuff. I don't want to roleplay with regret. You know? I've called. Know what that means it's time for again? Tetris time! Tetris time! Oh no, I forgot I was doing horribly. Oh no. Can I save this? Probably not. Okay, okay. Okay. Holy crap, am I saving it? Am I saving it? Think I might be saving it? Ah, the wrong one. Wanted there. Oh god, I blocked it off anyway. Alright, any more questions, chat? Anything else? Anything you're dying to know? Because I am an open book. Oh wait. I did promise something. Promised to show you guys the original Joanna concept, which was... See you, Taco. That was this. The original concept for Joanna was as a Parsons lifer, and I had made this whole little kind of, you know, psychiatric evaluation, like what would it look like? And the whole start of it was she is a danger to herself because she has a phobia of falling asleep. That was the start of it. Somnophobia, sleep dread, obsessive compulsive tendencies, and panic disorder. Huh. I also didn't remember that. Okay to go to sleep. Huh. Suffers from nightmares, some kind of insomnia. Huh. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Like, I'm pretty sure I like copied this whole sheet off online just to get my thoughts down. Self-esteem seems fair. definitely, definitely not the same. Become so superstitious she needed admittance to a hospital twice. Like incident, she went into cardiac arrest and had to be resuscitated by doctors. There we go. Oh man. The psychiatric hospital following close call after 9 consecutive days without sleep. Wow. I don't know if that's even possible. Client reports dependence of stimulants like caffeine. Has the ability to respond to psychiatric medication, appears to understand the need for medications, but is not willing to be adherent. Huh. Yeah. Man. The forbidden lore. I haven't looked at that in years. No, Mocha. obviously you could see that things really changed when I eventually did make Joanna an actual character in 3.0. That was probably written a year ago, a year before I actually made her. Yeah. Trip down memory lane there. And it finally happened. It finally occurred. Because I always knew in my mind that at some point Joanna would probably be admitted to Parsons at some point. Just because of how I had made the character. Ooh, there's another. Garlic? I thought it was a carrot. Like, I thought with everything that happened where she, was suffering from lack of sleep and everything last year, I thought she would be admitted then. But no one ever brought it up. This just bringing me back to what I did in prison. It's Casey all over again. Better than the corn.
Hello.
Eh. I hope you guys are enjoying this. I hope it is as fun for you as it is for me. Yesterday was a trip. It was a time. It's awesome. Yeah. I'm glad. Times like these, I really enjoy, flexing the old RP skills. Even if, some things bring me anxiety to actually step out of my comfort zone and do. I'm a theater kid at heart. I love acting and role playing. But this is what I love about No Pixel, is being able to create stories like this. All I ever want in my life is to create stories. It's what I love to do. I used to write a ton. That was how I, got out my stories. I stopped doing it as much when I started role playing because I was able to get out my stories this way. I do miss writing. I really need to get back into it. Actually, as I was looking for the Joanna document, I came across my old query thing for one of my books. Nothing ever came from it, and I stopped kind of looking for, hey, maybe someone will publish this book. It makes me think I really need to get back into it. I just got kind of disheartened because it can be hard. It's really hard. You feel like no one. Let me know in brainstorming session. Yeah, I was actually brainstorming stuff for that new story idea I had last night. It just came to me right before I fell asleep. I was like, oh, it's perfect. I wrote it down my notes app. But yeah, I do. My goal is one day getting published. Like that's always been a dream. And I need to get back into that. Seeing that old, query I wrote up was kind of like a slap in the face because it's 2 years old. Like, it's been 2 years since I stopped sending out, looking for people. There are actually things I want to change in that story that I think might make it a bit more desirable for someone to want to publish, but the publishing world is hard. So this is how I get my stories out. And that's why it makes me so happy to see people here, like, listening to, what I'm doing and being engaged in the story. Like, seeing people who actually care about, the ideas I've had and where I want to take things feels amazing. It's like the best feeling in the world. Know that people care and they want to see what you do next. I swear it's addicting. It's why I'm not really one for, crime roleplay and doing, chasing the pogs and the laughs. It's some people pull it off really well, but it's just not for me. It doesn't engage me as much as other things do. Media feedback, yeah. I'm sure I could pull it off, but I probably wouldn't be as fulfilling for me. That's not to say there aren't criminals with, really good stories and role-playing skills. I don't know, it's not for me. It's always been the civ life for me. Here we go. Yeah, Leah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. That was so good. That was so good. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There we go. 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 Oh, yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. There's something about a good Tetris game that just gets you riled up. Okay, okay. Left a hole there, but whatever, that's fine. No. Oh, this is getting tough. I can't look at chat right now. If you're saying anything, I'm not looking. Oh, no. I'm panicking. I get too panicky. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. And then we can switch there. Okay, okay. Oh. There we go. Oh, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. I am so good. I am a Tetris master. Oh no. I say that and then I fuck up. I fuck up so bad. Yeah, I'm not the pinball wizard, I'm the Tetris wizard. Oh, no! Oh, why did I do that? Why did I... I'm panicking. This would be so much harder if I wasn't using a mouse right now. If I was trying to use the keybinds, I would be terrible. You can't see my score right now, but it's in the 200,000s. Message someone. There. Text other people. Would have lost by now. I've definitely built up a bit of a feel for Tetris. Like, there's some people that are absolutely insane at Tetris. I would never be that good. But I feel like I've definitely improved. Oh, I say that as I'm fucking it up. Okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. A lot of Tetris is quick thinking. And also, a lot of Tetris players work off of the next, what blocks they see coming next rather than the ones they see in front of them, and I can't do that. I'm not skilled enough. Oh, oh, oh. No, it's fine, it's fine. Oh, this has gotten so much faster. I'm not processing, I'm floundering. Okay, there we go. Okay. Shit. Shitty shit. Shitty shit. Okay. Okay. It's going too fast! It's literally going so fast! I can't process! My brain does not work this quickly! Oh. Oh, new high score. Look at that. Hell yeah. Okay. Here. And we do. I said Kiki. I'm free for visitors now. Quinn said this. Yeah. Anyone specific you'd like to see? I said just anyone really. Imagine they bring Charlotte around. Oh god. I still don't know how to react to Charlotte. Joanna's cast Charlotte as the villain in her mind. Oh! Oh! Oh, what do I say? Oh. I feel so bad, like, excluding her. Like, that's such a dick move. It's such a dick move. But Joanna's afraid. It's a no. I'm so mean. I'd love to see Charlotte OC. Also, I have a feeling it's gonna be a long stream. All I wanted to do today is stream. Oh man. Imagine if all of EMS except Charlotte came here and left her on her own. I'd feel terrible. My watermelon grown? Go, little buddy. Get more water.
What do you mean she's a he?
Or plant the garlic here.
Dude, not cool. I'll catch you later.
Oh no. Hi, Mocha. Perfect. Now you got a friend. You know, the good thing is that EMS can unlock gate here. Oh god, oh my, this is... That is definitely the wrong pose. While we're waiting, I'm gonna work on the Squirtle. I've been obsessed. Bird search thing. So hard, but so addictive. Figure the Parsons a lot of else's. Thankfully, I had a lot to talk of exhaust. Oh, I remember. I told you guys I was running yesterday. I have to do a 20-minute. Oh, sorry. I was facing away from the mic. I have to do a 20-minute run tomorrow. I'm not looking forward to it. I know it's going to be terrible. I'm not good at running, and I don't really like it. But it's good for you. Sorry for the long wait, everyone. It's been like 45 minutes. Why is it so tempting to forget? No, 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 I forgot. Uh, it's, I do it instinctually. It's how I tell people are around. Nope, Nick. SBN hasn't been updated in 16 days. Shit! It's instinctual. I can't. Well, I roleplay can't, but it's cool for me to go onto the yellow pages, roll through it, because I always do. Nah, that's just roleplay blocking. But are they letting Kiki drive and follow the speed limit? This took forever to get here last night as well. Hey. Ah. Hey.
Well,
Going. Can you not open the gate?
not sure if we're allowed to. How are you feeling today?
Better than yesterday? No. Quinn putting me on medication. So we'll see how that is. Still really nervous.
Mm.
And it feels like just
Oh no, there's 52s.
oh.
can go without you if you want.
Okay, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, me and Logan.
Yep.
Yeah, it's bit hard to. Everyone keeps saying I'm safe here, but I don't feel safe. So,
Why don't you feel safe?
because everyone's out to get me and all that. And I need to like. It's just feel like I can't trust anyone. It doesn't feel like anyone understands. So.
I know you might not feel safe right now,
Yeah.
but right now, this is the safest place for you to be. And,
Oh, what are you gonna say?
I don't know what I was gonna say, honestly.
Is Happy staying safe?
He is. He's still at home right now.
Okay.
Um, I know you still don't feel safe with Charlotte, and that's okay.
A lot. I don't know what I'm feeling right now. Like everything's muddled up and blurry and
Well, that's why you're here, right? So Quinn and Pixie and Sarah can try to figure out what's going on and help you. That's all they want to do, you know?
yeah, I guess.
And the sooner they're able to figure out what's going on with you, the sooner they'll be able to let you out of here, you know?
Yeah. That she didn't want to keep me here super long. So it would just be more harmful. Long run. Everyone.
No, not really. I mean, Will knows that you're here now. Um, so he said you're open for visitors. I asked if he was okay to come because he's worried about you too. But no, it's not like there was some kind of announcement or anything like that. We're keeping it very need to know. And it's mostly when you're open for visitors, and if you mention who you'd like to see, we'll make sure that they're informed if they don't already. I got to fight a fire today.
I heard Logan mention some
Yeah.
kind of fire. At the prison?
Yeah, the serial killer wanted to kill me. Yeah, I got to save her life.
Oh,
The irony.
some big irony.
It's like,
Why was there a fire?
we couldn't really determine the ignition source. It was either the electrical box and then it caught the mattress as an accelerant, or the mattress caught on fire and then broke the electrical box. But the building was too unstable for us to actually go back in and fully investigate it. Because then we ran the risk of further collapse, and Charlotte had already gotten injured. I wasn't leaving there without her. Harvey tried to force Oak to put on fire gear because I made the call out on radio that if Misa and I went down, that they were to allow local firefighters and medics to deal with it, and no one was to come in to retrieve us. Yeah, I think it panicked him hearing that call out on radio.
Told me you got married?
Yeah. I wish you could have been there, but it was honestly thrown together so quickly.
Would have been running around the whole wedding. Couldn't put me on lithium.
Okay. Trying to see how that does helping you. It's a
Yeah.
mood stabilizer?
Yeah, she said. Stop feeling like this.
Hmm. I know you like feeling on top of the world, like you're invincible, but it's the other half of that is the concerning, you know?
Yeah, Quinn was talking about that. With like an addiction.
I do want to see you be happy, but not at the cost of your sanity.
Yeah. Doing what I thought, right?
The brain is a fucked up thing. Ever think about it? Like, I almost said my brain hurts thinking about my brain. It's like it hurts itself in confusion.
don't know what to do. Everything feels using in two different ways and still terrified and shaky.
Mhm.
Any car that comes by could come after me.
Well, the good thing about the way Parsons is set up is it's really only this front part that you're really visible from. Have you explored at all?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's better than it used to be. Hmm.
You know, the beds are me sleeping on a happy skin.
I have to think for just a minute or two, okay? Sorry about that.
It's okay. What did
And it's just Logan.
what did what did Happy tell you? Like, oh,
Give me just a second, Joanna. Yellow? in someone at the moment. I almost.
Is it just you and V coming?
Will said he wanted to, but he's just taking a trainee, so I don't know if he's gonna do it after. And I have no idea with Kiki.
Sorry, that was Raina.
Oh, Rena.
Mhm.
She looking for something?
She checks in on me daily.
Oh, that's nice. Our, so, what did Happy say about everything?
I don't really have much to say. He was worried about you. Mm-hmm.
That's good. Worried. So, everything happened really fast. Everything was like one thing to another thing to another.
Yeah.
It's a lot. Um,
I just want to check on you.
the not as bad as it could be.
That's true.
There should be a closet in here somewhere. I think it's up by the pool house. At least it was before the Parsons fire. I don't know if it still is. I did physical therapy here once, and that's where I got changed.
I'll have to.
Yeah, it was like on the side of the pool house closest, like close to the fence. So on like the left side rather than the right.
Uh,
Yeah, it could have moved since I was here last because it was before the fire.
yeah, I think a lot of things. Who else is around? I'm not able to be able to just water to.
Send it.
Like I said,
If Alpha 1876. Will do.
Rana's around, Bull's around, but he's gonna be taking a trainee. Tex is around. Patrick Dussault is also around.
God. Oh, I. I may have used the white rabbit as kind of a hiding place.
Oh.
I have to explain that.
I ought to make a 420 Blaze It joke to Mike Block today. As I talked about, he was at the hospital when we got there. Always says in my fire gear, and he's like, "Hey, yo, how do you be a firefighter with one eye, dog?" And I said, "Well, it's why we never go into fires alone." And I was like, "Yeah, I already made the 420 Blaze It joke on the way back."
If there's any day to make the joke, it's today.
Mhm.
Texting with text.
Okay. Yeah, after I'm done here, I might actually go 42 for a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay.
No, it's been a year since Lashandra died,
Oh,
so
sorry. What a year.
yeah. I'm pacing again.
Yeah. Energy still. Hard to sleep even though I was exhausted.
And just like last year where you couldn't sleep and then thought you died.
Uh, I don't know. I haven't told Quinn that.
Are you going to?
Maybe, yeah. I'm might make things worse.
Why do you think that?
It wasn't a good time, and should probably, I don't know, think I'm crazy. Don't want. I don't. I'm worried. She said she wouldn't put me on any antipsychotics.
Mm-hmm.
but I don't want her to feel like she has to.
Are you afraid of going on antipsychotics?
Yeah,
Why is that?
then I lose her voice.
Your sisters?
Yeah,
Why does that scare you?
can't lose her. I can't. I need her with me.
Is she the one telling you people are after you?
Not her. That was a lot of voices. Very loud.
Joanna?
Yeah. Yeah.
Joanna?
Yeah, could you?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Oh. I said that wasn't, it was a lot of other voices that were really loud. Everything was really, really loud.
Does Quinn know about your sister?
A little, yeah.
I know you're scared of losing her. Can't or don't want to.
Can't. You're losing a part of me.
Are the people we lost ever really truly gone though?
I don't know. I still have a piece of her with me.
Mm-hmm.
If I lose that, I don't know what I'd do. But if I... When... I don't know if Quinn would understand.
She might. Sorry, Will's texting me some questions because he's getting someone set up on their first shift.
Oh, I'm glad. Proud of him. Took him too long to get that. Oh.
And it's
Logan
just Logan again.
Logan
Um,
understands stuff.
Yeah, I might head out now.
Okay, that
Just cause, it was good seeing you, and
yeah, yeah. Good seeing you. Yeah.
I'll be out of here soon enough.
Hopefully. Alright,
See, next time you talk to Quinn, see if we're allowed to unlock the gate when we come visit, or if we have to stay outside it.
okay, I will.
Because I just
Yeah.
didn't want to do something that would be a misstep.
Yeah, that would be, yeah. Okay, stay safe,
Yeah,
keep Happy safe.
we will.
Oh boy. Alright. That's fun. Alright. I go play Minecraft because I deserve it after emotional RP. Yep. So I'm sending you to. Nope. Sending you. There we go. Bye. I'll see you later.